The first time I looked in the mirror and realized how far I had drifted from the healthy life I once had, it hit me like a ton of bricks. The weight I had gained wasn't just physical. It weighed down on my spirit, my confidence, and my motivation. The reflection staring back at me wasn't someone I recognized anymore. I knew it was time for a change, and not just any change, yet drastic, life-altering transformation that would reignite my passion for living. But where to start? That was the million-dollar question. I began my journey by researching the most effective ways to lose weight quickly. And that's when I stumbled upon a method that promised significant results in just 1 week. Skeptical yet desperate, I dove headfirst into this approach, knowing that the key to success would be dedication, discipline, and a willingness to let go of old habits. The first step was to understand the importance of a balanced dietone that was not just about cutting calories, but about nourishing my body with the right foods. This wasn't about starvation or extreme restrictions. It was about making smarter choices, like incorporating the 5 best foods for gut health into my meals. My diet became my new best friend, with every meal meticulously planned to include foods that improve digestion and boost metabolism. I swapped out processed snacks for wholesome options like almonds and berries, foods rich in fiber and antioxidants that were not only satisfying but also worked wonders on my gut. Each bite was a step closer to the healthier, fitter version of myself that I was determined to uncover. And as I started to see small changes, my belief in this journey grew stronger. But food alone wasn't the secret. It was the combination of the right foods and a mental shift towards understanding the benefits of healthy eating beyond just weight loss. I realized that what I was doing wasn't just about dropping pounds. It was about healing my body from the inside out. This journey was about learning to appreciate the value of 5 healthy foods that could improve my overall well-being, not just shrink my waistline. The first few days were tough, as my body adjusted to the new routine, but I stayed focused. I reminded myself that every craving resisted, every workout completed, and every healthy meal consumed was a step towards my goal. And by the end of the week, the results were undeniable. The scale showed progress, but more importantly, I felt lighter not just physically, but emotionally too. This was only the beginning, but it was the start of something incredible. As the days passed, I began to realize that losing weight in 1 week wasn't just about restricting what I ate. It was about understanding the true power of nutrition. Every meal became an opportunity to fuel my body with purpose. I learned that certain foods weren't just there to fill me up. They were essential in transforming my body and my mind. The discovery of the 5 best foods for a healthy gut became a game changer. These foods weren't just beneficial for digestion. They played a crucial role in speeding up my metabolism, reducing bloating and promoting fat loss. One of the most surprising revelations was the role of fermented foods. Incorporating things like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut into my diet did wonders for my digestive system. These foods are packed with probiotics, which are good bacteria that help maintain a balanced gut environment. A healthy gut not only aids in digestion, but also enhances nutrient absorption, which is key when you're trying to lose weight. The difference was almost immediate. My stomach felt flatter, my energy levels increased, and I felt more in tune with my body's needs. But it wasn't just about probiotics. I also focused on including fiber-rich foods like oats, chia seeds, and vegetables in every meal. These 5 foods for gut health were like a secret weapon against stubborn fat. They kept me full longer, prevented overeating, and helped stabilize my blood sugar levels. No more energy crashes halfway through the day. It was amazing to see how something as simple as a bowl of oatmeal in the morning could set the tone for a successful day of weight loss. As the week progressed, I realized that I was not just eating to lose weight, I was eating to heal my body. The benefits of healthy eating extended far beyond the numbers on the scale. I started to notice improvements in my skin, my mood, and even my sleep. It was as if my body was thanking me for finally treating it right. The combination of these 5 healthy foods created a foundation that made it easier to stay on track and resist temptations. Each day brought new challenges, but with the right foods on my plate, I felt empowered to push through. I could feel my body changing. Me clothes fit better. My energy was through the roof, and for the first time in a long time, I felt proud of my reflection in the mirror. This wasn't just a temporary fix. It was the start of a lifelong commitment to my health. And with just a few days left in the week, I was more determined than ever to finish strong. By the time the midpoint of the week arrived, I realized that the journey to losing weight in 1 week wasn't just about the physical changes. It was a mental Gamia test of my resilience, determination, and willpower. The initial excitement began to wane, and doubts started creeping in. Could I really maintain this pace? Was it worth all the effort? These thoughts were natural, but I knew they could be my downfall if I let them take over. To keep my mind sharp and focused, I turned to the power of visualization and positive reinforcement. Every morning I would spend a few minutes imagining the person I wanted to become. I pictured myself leaner, healthier, and more confident. This mental exercise was like fuel for my motivation. It reminded me why I started this journey in the first place and kept me aligned with my goals. The more I visualized success, the more it became a reality. I also began practicing gratitude, acknowledging the small victories along the way, like feeling lighter on my feet or seeing my clothes fit better. However, it wasn't just mental strength that kept me going. The food choices I made played a crucial role in supporting my emotional well-being. I discovered that certain foods could boost my mood and keep me mentally balanced. Incorporating foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon and walnuts helped reduce stress and kept me in a positive mindset. These weren't just healthy foods, they were mood lifters that made the entire process more bearable. Eating well wasn't just about losing weight. It was about taking care of my mind and body together. As I continued to focus on the 5 foods for gut health, I noticed that my cravings for unhealthy snacks started to fade. It wasn't easy, but the combination of a balanced diet and mental discipline helped me stay on track. I made sure to eat regularly, never skipping meals, and always prioritizing foods that supported both my physical and mental health. The fiber-rich options kept me full. The fermented foods kept my gut happy, and the healthy fats kept my brain functioning at its best. The days went without challenges. Temptations were everywhere, from fast food ads to social gatherings filled with indulgent treats. But every time I felt the urge to stray, I reminded myself of how far I'd come. I had already seen the benefits of healthy eating, and I knew that just a few more days of dedication would bring even more rewards. This wasn't just about reaching a number on the scale. It was about proving to myself that I had the strength to push through, no matter how tough it got. As the week drew to a close, I felt a mix of anticipation and nervousness. I had dedicated myself fully to this challenge, and the results were already visible, but this was the final stretch. It was time to give everything I had, to push through any remaining barriers, and to solidify the changes I'd made. This wasn't just about finishing the week strong. It was about ensuring that the progress I'd achieved would last beyond these 7 days. The last few days required a new level of discipline. I doubled down on my commitment to a balanced diet, making sure every meal was packed with nutrients. I focused heavily on the 5 best foods for a healthy gut that had been my foundation throughout this journey. By now, these foods had become staples in my diet, and I could see how they had transformed not just my body, but my overall well-being. I felt more energized, less bloated, and more in control of my cravings. One of the biggest lessons I learned during this final push was the importance of consistency. It's easy to start strong, but maintaining that momentum requires perseverance. I reminded myself daily that each choice I made was either moving me closer to my goal or pulling me further away from it. The power to decide was entirely in my hands. To keep myself motivated, I revisited my reasons for starting this journey: the desire to feel confident, to be healthier, and to regain control over my life. Every time I felt tempted to deviate, I thought about how incredible it would feel to look back on this week and know that I had given it my all. In these final days, I also began to plan for the future. I didn't want this to be just a one-week success story. I wanted these habits to stick. I made a list of the 5 healthy foods that had been most beneficial and committed to incorporating them into my regular diet. I also planned out a sustainable exercise routine to complement my new eating habits. This week had taught me that true transformation doesn't happen overnight, but through consistent, small changes that build up over time. The morning of the 7th day arrived, and as I stepped on the scale, I couldn't help but smile. The numbers reflected the hard work I'd put in, but what mattered most was how I felt. I had not only lost weight, but I had also gained a new sense of empowerment. I had proven to myself that I was capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. The benefits of healthy eating were no longer just about physical changes. They had become a symbol of my commitment to a better, healthier life. As I looked back on the week, I realized that this was just the beginning. The changes I had made in these 7 days were the foundation for a lifetime of health and happiness. I had said goodbye to fat, but more importantly, I had said goodbye to the doubts and fears that had held me back for so long. Now, with a clearer mind, a healthier body, and a heart full of determination, I was ready to continue this journey knowing that the secret to lasting weight loss wasn't just about 1 week, but about a lifetime of smart choices and unwavering commitment. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this journey. I hope you're feeling as inspired and empowered as I am. Remember, the road to a healthier you isn't always easy, but every step you take brings you closer to the life you deserve. It's not just about losing weight in a week, it's about embracing a lifestyle that nourishes your body, mind, and soul. You've already taken the first step by watching this video, and that's something to be proud of. The real secret to success is in the choices you make every day. So, keep pushing forward, stay committed, and trust the process. You have the power to achieve your goals, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. Until next time, keep believing in yourself, keep making those healthy choices, and remember you've got this.